Hi, and welcome to the Wednesday Word. There's a story about a pastor in a small New England town. One Easter morning, he came to the church carrying a rusty, bent old bird cage and set it by the pulpit. Several eyebrows were raised, and as if in response, the pastor began to speak. I was walking through town yesterday when I saw a young boy coming toward me swinging this bird cage. On the bottom of the cage were three little wild birds, shivering with cold and fear. I stopped the lad and asked, "What you got there, son?" "Just some old birds," came the reply. "What are you going to do with them?" I asked. "Take 'em home and have some fun with them," he answered. "I'm going to tease them and pull out their feathers to make them fight. I'm going to have a really good time." "But you'll get tired of those birds sooner or later. What will you do then?" "Oh, I got some cats," said the boy. "They like birds. I'll take 'em to them." The pastor was silent for a moment. "How much do you want for those birds, son?" "Huh? Why, you don't want them birds, mister. They're plain old field birds. They don't sing and they ain't even pretty." "How much?" the pastor asked again. The boy sized up the pastor as if he were crazy and said, $10. The pastor reached in his pocket, took out a $10 bill. He placed it in the boy's hand. In a flash, the boy was gone. The pastor picked up the cage and gently carried it to the end of the alley where there was a tree and a grassy spot. Setting the cage down, he opened the door and by softly tapping the bars persuaded the birds out, setting them free. And that explained the empty bird cage on the pulpit. He continued by saying that one day Satan and Jesus were having a conversation. Satan had just come from the Garden of Eden and he was gloating and boasting. "Yes, sir, I just caught the world full of people down there. Set a trap, used bait. I knew they couldn't resist. Got 'em all." "What are you going to do with them?" Jesus asked. Satan replied, "Oh, I'm going to have fun. I'm going to teach them how to marry and divorce each other, how to hate and abuse each other, how to drink and smoke and curse. I'm going to teach them how to invent guns and bombs and kill each other. I'm really going to have fun." "And what will you do when you get done with them?" Jesus asked. "Oh, I'll kill them." Satan glared proudly. "How much do you want for them?" Jesus asked. "Oh, you don't want those people. They ain't no good. Why, you'll take them and they'll just hate you. They'll spit on you, curse you, and kill you. You don't want those people." "How much?" he asked again. Satan looked at Jesus and sneered. "All your tears and all your blood." Jesus said, "Done." Then he paid the price. The pastor picked up the cage. He opened the door and he walked from the pulpit. As we prepare to commemorate the events of this holiest of weeks, let us never forget that Jesus picked up that cross and walked to his death to pay for our sins. How much, you might ask? He paid it all. May you be blessed this week.